This morning I'm standing in the square in front of the National Palace, getting ready to go on a tour to Sintra, which is a town just a little bit north of Lisbon, on the coast. Has a couple of interesting castles, which will be part of the tour. So it should be a very interesting day. So, on the tour in Sintra, and just a big mass of people here. Already lost my tour guide. Alright. And this is the National Palace over here.
Very elaborate, a late Gothic style from the early 16th century called manually style. Very English. Okay, your words are behind this. And the way we got here, which is by traveling through the ocean. That's why you see ropes everywhere.
No.
Well, his name was Antonio, which is Portuguese for Anthony.
So I'm on a tour, my ticket's included, but if you come here on your own, your ticket 18 to 64 years is 11 euros. Over 65, it's 6 euros. Right here at 10 o'clock when it right when it started opening.
One. Thank you.
These are the horse stalls with Italian marble drinking troughs.
135. But don't worry, I tell all story, and after that I show you place the seat. Yes, of course.
Oh, but hold on a second. I know you tell us all stories after the wedding. 100.
There'll be someone working telling you to keep moving for.
So going into a well, supposedly 27 meters deep, and has 9 levels. So it's the main attraction here at the palace. And
Yeah, I can't see blood, but she doesn't mind.
in we go.
Same way we talked about.
Are you sure?
You get to walk down these steps. Right, and now through the caves. Now these were man-built. Not natural. This whole part of the whole whimsical nature of the palace here. And here we are at the bottom of a second well here. Not nearly as deep.
Oh, the phone up there.
And a little waterfall here.
I can show you more beautiful places. Follow me.
Yeah, I will. We will. You want to drink something?
Going through the grounds here at the palace. There's a little fountain here, comes straight from a natural spring. See people filling up their water bottles. All this was quartz and marble. And this over here is the little chapel on the grounds. And this is the chapel. Very interesting. Quite elaborate for being a private residential chapel. So, place to eat here. So today's tour of Sintra included a tour of the Palace of Regaleira. And this was built between 1900 and 1910 by the son of a very, very wealthy Portuguese businessman. Made his money importing, I think they said, diamonds and, I don't know, maybe possibly gold into Portugal. So this is all relatively new, and you know, what happened was that his son inherited it, but due to the stock market crash in 1929 and a gambling addiction, sort of lost all his money. Eventually had to sell it, and eventually this was turned over and sold to the city of Sintra, who opened it in 1999 for tourism, for people to come and visit. So it's not that old, doesn't really have a lot of history, but but it is interesting, and particularly the tower or the well, which you'll see some, which is what most people come here for, and probably the opulence of what went into here, which was really a summer home of a wealthy businessman. So hope you enjoy our little tour of the palace here. So we're going to go into the main residence. I think we can only tour the first floor. The upper levels, which are the living quarters, the bedrooms, are not open for viewing. This is the hunting room. Just check this out. Check out the tiling on the floor. Holy heck. This is the Renaissance room. Just look at the ornate wood carvings on the ceiling here. It's just incredible. And again, shot of the Moorish castle that was built in the 700s, 700 to 800, and was essentially structurally damaged in the 1755 earthquake, and it really hasn't been used since. Out we go. So here's where I had lunch. The terrace, looking out over Sintra. It's quite nice. And of course, the obligatory tourist section here of Sintra. So a bus stuck in traffic jam here on this very, very small narrow road. So it's going to force us to do a little more walking than we've been.
Oh, pretty. So tropical.
All right, this is Quinta Palace. It's the entry. Made it through the gate, the control. Place is just lots and lots of people. Chaotic today. All right. Walking up the hill through the garden, up to the castle. or sorry, over to the
You
palace.
need to stop anytime.
Oh, here it is. This was built in about 1850 by the King of Portugal.
Medieval foundation, but it's from the 19th century, so neo-medieval. Or then also 19th century. All of the styles are really a Portuguese man doing this. It's a very sensitive person ahead of its time. There are two interpretations of what that means. One of them says just as hand it's like this anywhere else. And even, remember, this is a Christian monastery covered. The part that he adds from scratch is what you'll be seeing here up ahead, and it's built in Moorish Muslim style. So again, completely paradoxical. Slowly but surely.
All this stuff in here is from the early 1900s. The King's office. The King's bedroom. This is the Queen's bedroom.
This is the Queen's bedroom, but it's also for.
It's the Queen's dressing room. This is actually in the telephone room. But this is the star of the telephone room. The green room. And this is the stag room. Everything here was harvested on the grounds. I guess including the moose. It's pretty interesting. Here's the kitchen. Everything here is original. Finally making an escape here. Straight ahead you can see the Atlantic, and there's the river. And if you look, supposedly if you look far enough over here, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge. I can see it right there, straight ahead there. Here's the clock tower.
For you to enter the city if you're not invited. Lisbon was
So this is Cascais. It is where rich people in Lisbon have their summer homes, and it is one of the most expensive places in Portugal. It's on the beach, so it's a nice beach. It's also a fishing community, so there's like an old side of the town and a new side of the town where people come for the summers and vacation. But we stopped here as part of our trip today to Sintra. We have 1 hour here, so basically enough time to get a gelato and find a bathroom, or maybe have a beer. But I skipped the beer. We'll have one of those at dinner tonight. And now hustling back to the bus. The guy said they're leaving promptly at 5:30, so don't miss the bus. So I don't want to do that. The other interesting thing here about Cascais is that it was a fourth route on the hop-on, hop-off. And I didn't really understand what Cascais was. I may have taken that, my 72-hour hop-on, hop-off tour, but they did say it was like 2 hours, and there was some ambiguous stuff about it only being one way or something. And so I didn't do that. But Cascais, you can also get here by train. So it's certainly worth coming here if you have a lot of time in Lisbon or in Portugal. Today it's Saturday. We have these stands set up. Don't know if that happens every day, but this is a Saturday here, so maybe this will be a Saturday thing. But anyhow, oh look, I have plenty of time to make it back to my bus, so I'm going to just slow down and check things out. I hope you like our little, very little tour of Qashqai, but that's all really it is. It's about from here in the square to the beach. It's about 4 minutes, and I have some video of the beach that you'll be able to see. Look, they're setting up for a race tomorrow, which is actually going to be a swimming race. So, all right, till next time. So there's the beach area, and this is really a working fishing village, as you can see by the boats here. This is the Atlantic. Looks like they may be having a triathlon here tomorrow.